Hello. We are now in the last part of our planning for 2023. And I'll start by saying very few of you reached out to me about needing help with your partners, which was part two of this training. And I, I'm okay with that because I told you that it was your responsibility and that it was something that you needed to let me know about. So I'm hoping that starting moving forward that is true and that you do not need partners. And if you have questions about that, I would go watch the part two video because I'm very passionate about us treating our partners well and communicating with our partners because I don't want to see all of y'all currently working either not be able to get partners because previous managers burned bridges. And I also want y'all to lay a good groundwork so if you ever retire or leave, that those partners will stay in place and be ready for the next managers that come along. So please, if you didn't take that last thing seriously, it's serious and it's very important. And so continue to reflect and evaluate your need for partners. And that brings us to the last part I'm going to give you for this planning. And again, it's a lot of reflection on you. I am going to be sending out two surveys to you that you fill out online. One of them is required. It's the one that you're going to have to actually put your property in, and it has some required questions. Everyone needs to do that by before Thanksgiving, and I need your answers on that. The other one is anonymous, and so you can choose to do that one. It's up to you. You can answer only the questions you want to, but I'm not tracking that because I want y'all to be able to be honest, and there's no way for me to track that. So that second one is going to be totally up to you. And the whole reason of this is I do this all the time, but this time of year is when people kind of naturally start thinking about, we start thinking ahead for how we want to do things differently in the new year or new goals, new year, new me, all of that. But it's also the time of year that we start reflecting on the past. And we look back over the year and kind of evaluate and reminisce and think of the goods and the bads. And this is something, it's a good thing. And it's something that I think we need to do intentionally because it really will help us grow and be better in our jobs. I know me personally, I'm always trying to streamline things. I'm trying to be better at communicating with y'all and trying to find the best and most effective ways to do that. I'm always trying to be more efficient, and just how like the resident service team calls have changed, and it's taken me a year to say, hey, well, this might be more effective if I make a PowerPoint and have some visuals. So it change is good, and change can be very good for growth and for communicating and just a positive change in general. And sometimes when you're reflecting, you also see things that you need to improve on, things that you need to do better, and be honest that I didn't do the best that I could in some areas this year, and I want to try to do better. So please take this seriously and definitely give honest feedback, because the feedback that you give us on both surveys will help everyone improve moving forward. Specifically, the resident services ones obviously will be just for me to help know how I need to do trainings differently or improve them or make them better, and also give me ideas for topics for future Zoom meetings, Teams meetings that I want to make as effective as possible for y'all. And then the other, I'm going to get it all gathered and I'm going to share it with the whole office. So it will be some good feedback that I can share with everyone here at home office. So we can see what areas we might need to improve in to help you be the best that you can be. So please, again, I know a lot of y'all think all of my planning stuff is ridiculous and a waste of time, but this is all for you to make the new year better and run smoother, and just to make sure that you fully understand what your requirements for resident services are and the importance of them. So please, as always, if you have questions, shoot me an email and have a great day. Thanks.